Alright, here we are, week 12. Just got back to 500, which is pretty bad at this point in the season. 5-5. Going across the country to play in Baltimore. 28-3 last week was honestly our first easy win, if you want to consider it that. Ravens are pretty tough, 6-4. Probably leading their division, I'm not sure. I think Cleveland's good on this simulation. Before we get started though, like always, I'm going to show you an abbreviated recap of the first 10 games here. We'll start up here in a second.
This is Madden 19. I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, Pro Bowler Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders as they get set to take on the rookie Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. I'll have scores around the league for you at
Coach, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor at M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. As this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. They'll run for it.
28-3 win, week 11. Definitely a change of pace as you see a game-winning field goal, overtime. Last second touchdown. Most of the weeks have been extremely close, which makes it fun. Another overtime game.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he is in for the score.
One touchdown game, which I guess I could have run it in one more time, make it a 2-score game. But the way I've been getting injured, I probably would have ended up getting hurt. And here was a double-digit game. I think that was the only other one, and I beat Seattle. A little surprising because they're pretty tough. I've struggled with easier teams.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game.
Speaking of struggling with easier teams, right here is the biggest smacking I've taken all year. The Colts just ran train on me. I don't even remember they beat me by like 27.
His second touchdown on the season. He'll look to
and a heartbreaker to San Francisco. Potentially the turning point in the season for the worst. Dropping us to 4-4. And then we couldn't hold on to the comeback here in LA. Splitting the series with them on the season. That was an annoying loss. And a costly one at that. And then last week was our split. Without Marshawn too. Felt pretty good. Alright, here we are in Baltimore.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was
facing off the spectacular against the spectacular.
To get upfield with, not just catch and go over the
Thankfully, I played a lot against Lamar Jackson, and when I play my friends, especially my Ravens friend, and I didn't have to contain him as much when the computer played with him. His first instinct wasn't to run when the computer used him, which makes him a little bit less of a threat. Nonetheless, they drove down the field on that first drive and put it in for a touchdown. Common sight for us. But it looked like I blew Crabtree's arm up in the end zone. I don't remember if it was back in the game.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away.
And the latest emerging superstar on my team, Shelton Gibson. Wanted to make sure that we evened it up before the offense even saw the field. That really good kick return. He's had a lot of really good kick returns. But I've kind of worked out a formula where if they kick it to the right, I just kind of go left and the blocks sort of line up a little bit. It's turned into a little bit of cheese, but it's his third one of the year.
Well, go ahead and strap in, partner.
Pretty,
less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
7-7, and my offense gets to see
urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown in and playing at a high level, that's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents.
I believe this was the second play on the next drive.
He's got Rome.
going for the strip stupidly when I should have just hate that animation. I should have just tackled him.
Into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Live and you learn, and I learned that a long time ago. Still make the same mistake.
And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Well called, well blocked, and he just made a great play. There's an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness to it? Just getting there and taking off and going for the defensive guys.
All right, here we go. 14-7. Gibson trying to keep the... Oh, it's to Harris this time. Yeah, all right, here we go. Gibson trying to keep the offense off the field again, but oh my God, when this was happening, I was like, I can't believe when you go from a kick return for a touchdown to a safety. He got out of it though. We ended up punting away. Pretty uneventful first drive, and now we're in the second quarter. Lamar Jackson marches the team down the field again.
And he's brought down.
Got over the one here.
Third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are?
Yeah, and this is a pretty big moment in the game. Offense has done absolutely nothing on a first down yet, and they're about to go up. 2 scores. My defense has yet to make a stand. Felt the pressure there and threw it away.
And that's what he just did.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
Brought the fullback in, which has me thinking they're going to run it.
First down in this situation, because 2nd down, that gives me
they do, and it gets snuffed out. One more stop would be big for us, just to get somewhat of a momentum. Goal line stand always gives me a little bit of confidence.
Became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it?
Which I'm not sure why that would give me confidence.
Put his foot on the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
3rd and goal. Jackson drops it underneath for Collins.
Almost fudged that one up.
That one, and it'll be 4th down.
So kicking a field goal here. A win.
But the defense,
it's a win
very
since they got down to the one.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it?
I'm about ready to see some of my offense.
Right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down. Meaning they like to pass play, stopped after a very short game.
Cars leading the troops down, setting up the screen pass.
Otherwise, pass rushers just tee off.
Which has been another one of my butter plays.
Very difficult for him in that situation.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
At this point, I'm thinking as long as they get at least a field goal here,
nice chunk of yardage on the screen,
I'm getting the ball right back in the second half.
Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
We're on the one
A gain
here.
of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
We're close enough to where now I want 7.
To cover tight ends, especially the ones running in the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
Can't help but think that would have went in if I had more time.
Isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on 1st down for them.
He's still injured this week.
Nice 2nd down for him.
Nope, he's not. I didn't have him in that play. There's the man.
They come out here.
He'll get it done. Yes, sir.
And he fights his way.
So I should have done on 2nd down, but try to spread the love a little bit.
Marshawn Lynch, as the first half is winding down.
All right, barring any boneheaded plays like 2 weeks ago in LA where I gave up that Hail Mary to going into halftime. Down 3, didn't do anything to open the half, and now Lamar's back on the goal line here.
This is Collins.
The defense with another huge stand here in the 1-yard line. Bend but don't break this week in Baltimore, which is saving us because now it's still a 1-possession game, regardless of the outcome of this game.
It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's
really nice to
see an offense. 3rd quarter winding down. We're on their side of the field finally. 3rd and 7, big play in this drive.
Game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even
barely led them just enough to avoid that deflection, and Shelton Gibson's in for his 6th receiving touchdown, 2nd touchdown of the game, 9th touchdown of the season. The guy's putting together quite the resume, and I don't even think he came in until week 3 or 4. So I picked him up and stole him off the practice squad. That was a good play. It was a pass that I forced, and for once forcing his half kind of worked out.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will put them on top here.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised
Ravens aren't done though. They're right outside the red zone, 3rd and 8, hoping to make another big stand, so they only get a field goal.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
And that was a pretty successful pass for minus yards. I'll take that all day. I like the little stat there, 4th in the league in takeaways, even though we didn't get any so far in this game. My team's been getting a lot of turnovers, which is good. I love getting turnovers, particularly interceptions. Those are about my favorite aspects. And a nice user pick.
Right there, it's good. And with that, they will move
Alright, back down to offense has been clicking a little bit though, so hopefully we can make something happen here. I know I'm 8 yards into the end zone, but the way Gibson's going to return, I'm going to have to take it out. I knew I'd at least get to 25. If not, the other end zone. I see Harbaugh over there about to stuff his knee out. He got me. But 108-yard kick return for Gibson. Hat trick on the day, 3 touchdowns. And I believe this is the week where he becomes my favorite player on the team. How could he not? Every time he touches the ball, it's fire.
So does this come under the heading of you can't keep a good team
down? You don't need a good offense if you're returning him for touchdowns. Alright, 2 minutes left. I gotta stop here now. With Marshawn being healthy and back in the lineup, it's just a matter of handing him the ball and run the clock out. But the play action pass here kind of fooled everybody. I had to run the ball about 5 times leading up to this play, and then I just snuck it out to this like 70 overall tight end.
And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Pretty much seals it here, unless my defense just completely melts down, which is done before. I thought I had the game sealed in San Francisco. Fudge that one over.
Jackson from the shotgun.
And whoops. Just like that. They're back in it. All these big plays that I give up this year. We've missed the playoffs this year. There's about 50 of those one-hit plays that I could point to as the reason why we didn't make it. Defense definitely, I don't know, ranked 4th in the league in takeaways, but then they give up so many points. I don't know if they do. Here we go, pressure on Lamar. Got the ball back, sadly. Offense couldn't put it away. And now we need to stand here on 4th down.
What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football. And they just have to make it stand up.
Again, I'm glad I got a couple field goals earlier. Kept him out of the end zone, which gave me the lead. One of those goes in, and they're kneeing out right now.
He'll look to throw.
That's not going to get it done.
It's complete, an athletic grab, but still well short of the first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
I believe Harbaugh takes a pointless timeout here. I need.
Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th.
It's in the books. We got another win. Going from 4 to 5, 5 to 5. You know, going to be 6 and 5. Really, we can't be losing any games at this point. Our division, luckily, is very well, we're terrible, and we have a shot to win the division still. No, we're barely over 500. But that's about our only shot into the playoffs at this point.
Your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach in a previous stop telling me,
"You goes the clock, 35-30, big win. There's the record update."
They did in this one.
Catch you guys next week. We end up playing the rest of the division. I know we still have already played Cleveland, and we have the Steelers and Bengals coming up at some point in the season.
These two teams,
so we're going to have to pretty much roll over all of them to advance to the playoffs. I'll catch you guys next week.
I'm a little skeptical, but when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field.